What's up out there? Welcome back to some more RuneScape 3, and we are on episode 5. So, the Fort Farin 3 update came out right after the last video. In fact, I uploaded the last video the day that this patch came out, so I was kind of like, well, yeah, bad timing on that video. But I've spent the last week or so working on the fort, and I have everything upgraded, or I have all the base buildings at tier 1 and then upgraded to tier 2. I still need like level 90, 80, 90, whatever. I need the higher levels of construction. I'm only at level 70 currently. So I've gotten all this done, and that's pretty much been the bulk of the early part of the week. The quest for this was fairly long. I had to dig a lot of, not dig, I had to chop a lot of trees down. I don't really have the wood cutting that I really needed to dive into this, and I didn't really feel like figuring out the grand exchange. So I was coming out here to chop trees, and this got to be suck. This is the worst part of it. But in the course of doing that, I found out that this resourceful aura can come in here, and this was pretty handy. This thing really helped out make these trees go a little bit better. It took me a day or so before I figured that out, but this fort is awesome. I really like this. This is a great skilling hub. I've really enjoyed being in here. You sit in here, you get these cinder cores and the pulse cores. These things are constantly going off. So what I do is go load up on mining or something like that, or wood cutting or whatever, and then come back and sit here and chop everything up, you know, whether it's the stone that I had to work on or the sawmill or whatever. I was going over all that and then coming back, getting these extra little boosts along the way. I went through a whole bunch of training dummies in here. I think I pulled out some magic ones. I found out you have to actually right click on the training dummy and tell it to switch, because it was the first one I threw out was melee, and then I realized you had to right click on it and change it. So I did that, got some magic leveled up. I got my magic to level 60, and I got my archaeology leveled up a little bit. I had a few training dummies. Whatever our little treasure hunter thing keeps giving us stuff, so I got some of those. And then I got some for thieving, so I got thieving leveled up. And I think agility. I really went hard into agility and construction the other day. I wanted to get those two done because there's some buildings out at Anachronia, the spa and the player lodge, that I could upgrade once I hit level 70 on both of those. So I've got that upgraded, and this has been handy as hell. This whole building over here, whatever this thing is, you can manage all your research stuff and your Anachronia stuff, and there's a few things like ports I haven't messed with, miscellany I haven't unlocked yet, and I thought there was something else in here. But I've been tinkering around with this, and it's been fantastic being able to come in here and do stuff. I'm not clear whether I still get the materials while I'm here or if I have to go back to Anachronia, so I've been going back and then chilling out for a little bit and logging back in up until I get these buildings done. I'll keep doing that. But love this update, and double XP is phenomenal. Double XP is just amazing. The problem is I've kind of hit a lot of the goals that I wanted. Like I got my agility up, and I got my construction up, I got my magic up, and I got a lot of things leveled up to a point. And now I'm like, all right, cool. What do I do now? I mean, there's like a whole world of game unlocked, but I'm not sure what exactly I want to work on next. I think I want to get into some more combat. I finished off the one Slayer thing. In fact, I did another Slayer thing, and now I'm on to another one here. I got to kill these desert lizards. I had to kill Pyre something or others, Pyre whatever they were, and killed a bunch of that stuff off, cleared that up. So figuring with double XP, I can get my combat skills leveled up fairly well. I want to get more strength, so apparently strength feeds into mining somehow. So I'm trying to work on all of that at the same time. Let's see. I was out chopping trees, and I know you guys have probably seen this before, but I went out to, where's it at? Here. This spot out here by Yanil. You come out of Yanil over by Castle Wars, there's one teak tree. So I was out here chopping this thing, and then I'd head back, and I'd come back and chop it, and I'd head back. And what I was doing was I would hit the lodestone, walk over here, chop it down, teleport back to Farin 3, and then work on the, deposit stuff and just go back. I would stay long enough here to get the pulse core and the cinder core update or refreshed. Then I'd go back out and chop stuff. It's getting a little bonus that way. Well, while I'm sitting there, this penguin comes running by And it was Agent 005 that dropped some kind of heraldic stuff that I was like, okay, whatever. I looked it up. It looks like it's just cosmetic maybe or something, but I don't even know what I did with it. That was here. So I got some adamant plate legs, H1 and H4. I don't know. It was kind of cool to see a penguin running around in a tropical area or whatever. I didn't know what the hell it was. There was one where I was up somewhere else. This was a few weeks ago, and there was just this random box bouncing around, but I was on an island. I couldn't get to it. So I'm assuming it was something similar to that where you had to chase it down and it would give you something. I'm not sure, but I was like, this is totally random. Just penguin out of nowhere. And then yesterday and today, or well, yesterday, actually, I haven't got there today, but I spent a lot of time mining and working on smithing. Actually, I can show that at the bank here. Once I get my combat stuff leveled up, I have a full set of orichalcum gear, all +3. I figured I was trying to get my smithing leveled up, get my mining leveled up. I might do some more mining and smithing for the orichalcum stuff, just get the XP going while this is running. I haven't really decided what I want to focus on at this point. I've unlocked a ton of skills. There's the reason I wanted to get level 60 magic. Where's that at? There was a particular skill or a particular quest that I wanted to get into. I can't remember which one it is now. I don't know that I see it on here. Does they list quests? Yeah, whatever. There was a quest that I was trying to do. Family Crest. I think that was the one. Was that the one? One of these needed 60 magic. And I think it was Family Crest, but I'm not seeing it on here. But anyway, that was one of the skills that I was trying to get leveled up for, because that lets it. I think that's the one that lets you put silver and gold bars into your material storage over here at the furnace. So I was wanting to get that done, but my magic was too low. I've been dumping all the little magic lamps and all that crap. I've been dropping that on magic. I've been dropping the lamps, the XP lamps, onto my magic to raise that up, fairly quickly. I know it's kind of cheating a little bit, but I'm okay with it. If we're going to have a full double XP week, it's almost a whole week, or it is a week. I don't know. It's a long time for double XP. And I'm on playing. What's the difference of applying a few lamps? I'm kind of coming around to just spending all this treasure hunter stuff and getting kind of strategically where I want to go do quests. I do kind of want to get into, not necessarily in game, but I kind of want to get into some of the quests that I want to do faster, like that Family Crest one. I want to get into that a little bit quicker, and be able to actually go in and do that, because I'd like to work on the silver and gold. I'd like to be able to go mine silver and gold, convert it to bars, store it, and then be able to do crafting. So it's more of a convenience thing rather than, I don't know if that makes sense. Like I'm still not really sold on blowing all my XP and leveling up past everything, but there is some convenience to it. Like this orichalcum stuff is in the Draken, whatever the hell that is. Whatever. The other stuff that you have to, Dracolith. Yeah, the Dracolith. That stuff takes forever to mine up. And, with the double XP, it's still going kind of slow for leveling that. And I don't know, I'm not so much minding spending the XP lamps. I do, because I want to get more into the end game. I definitely want to play some old school RuneScape at some point, and I would like to look at maybe an Iron Man or something with this. So I figure it this way, like when I playing through Melvarito, I have a standard account. I have now 2 hardcore accounts. I'm on my second adventure account. Like, I've got all these different accounts. We've done various speed runs and stuff. I see a lot of benefit to playing these games multiple times in multiple different ways. So I'm not so much worried about blasting through this. I mean, at some point we're supposed to have so many different character slots or whatever. So I'm kind of interested in all that. And I'm not necessarily feeling too bad about getting all the XP stuff, because I don't know, there's so much game. There's 20 years of game to explore. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I've spent a good chunk of my week just working with just this one update. You know what I mean? There's so much other stuff out there. Not that that's a bad thing. I really kind of want to look at I don't know, getting in some of these quests that I need done. But we've got this double XP event, so I want to push as hard on my skills as I can and get as much leveled up as I can while I'm sitting here. So it's kind of a weird mixed bag of stuff. I'm going to push the XP as much as I can, and then maybe go do quests once I'm done, see what all settles out. But anyway, I love this patch. This is a great area to sit around and level up and do things. There's a lot of different skilling that you can do here. And I love having all the different workshop stuff with the wood and the wire, the smithing and all that kind of stuff all right here. It's just real handy to have it all. It's handy to have all the control boards over at the command center for all that. I mean, I'm sure you've seen all this. You have to. The only thing that's kind of odd is that I came over here where this well is. I was trying to actually, I thought this was the lodestone, and I was trying to actually build that, and I was like, why can't I mouse over it? And then I realized that the lodestone's outside for some reason. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb, but whatever. This seems like where the lodestone would be. But anyway, I've really been having a good time, and I need to get back into this and milk some more of this double XP. So anyway, that will do it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.